Okay, hi Daisy. Just want to interview you for my class project.
So,
Writing for the Humanities, the subject is homelessness. At what point in your life were you displaced?
I believe that was in 1998 that we became 19. Actually, to be honest with you, it was 1997 that the girls and I became homeless
How long were you homeless?
for over 2 years. Um, I was with the girls. We were in a shelter, and sorry, that's the train. And we were homeless for over a year and a half, and then I was homeless without them.
So total of with them and without them was for 2 years?
Two years, 2.5 years, with them and without them.
What was the situation that led to you being homeless?
Um, well, I went to work one day, and work wasn't there anymore. Um, I worked off the books,
Right.
and mostly one day I came in and there was just no more work there. So I had no place to go. I actually was able to pay rent for a little while, and then I was not able to pay rent anymore. Then I left. Then we went into the shelter, and it just wasn't the best situation for my children and me. So I gave the children over to their aunt, and then gave them to their grandmother because, that was better than the kids being in this shelter system.
So you, like you said, you were working during the time that you found out you had to be homeless. You weren't working on the books before?
No, no. Working off the books was better for me at that time. No, well, you asked, was I working on the books before? Yes, I was. And that's also another place that just closed up. And at that time, they didn't have displaced workers compensation.
Right.
That was way back in the 80s. You didn't have displaced workers compensation. So,
Right.
but I actually wasn't homeless because of the displaced workers. It was afterwards.
So you said that the children were with you initially, and you gave them to the custody of their aunt.
Their
How did
aunts.
they handle you being displaced during that time?
At the beginning, we were in a shelter. I had my children with me, and I kind of think, I don't know, because they were young. So
Yeah, but how old were they?
at that time, the girls were like, I think it was 10, 8, and 4.
And from your best knowledge, from knowing them, how do you think they handled the transition to being in a shelter?
They're wonderful children. They have been able to adapt. Being in the shelter, I don't think they really knew the whole situation. I said to them that we're going to go into this and we're going to go to a couple of different houses until we get our own home again. So I don't know if it's like I kind of lied to them, or I kind of told them that we were going to try different homes until we found one that we liked.
Okay, so which shelter did you go to?
Oh, we went to a lot of shelters. The worst one was in Jamaica.
Jamaica, Queens.
Jamaica, Queens. It was the worst shelter that we've ever gone into. I mean, we were there, and this is the reason why that I left the shelter and gave them over to their aunt, and then they went to their grandmother. But
Take your time. I'm gonna pause.